tomorrow we are recording this competition because apparently you're not allowed to live stream it, but then there's another competition in California that they're live streaming, which we were told we weren't allowed to, so I'm confused. Because we don't own the rights to the music and it's not sanctioned by US Figure Skating. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I understand the music rights, yeah.
But
Well,
when you
don't-
have a US Figure
No,
Skating,
Ice Arena
pays- huh?
we pay ASCAP and CSAC fees every year.
But it's not through the rink.
And this is the club doing it, and US Figure Skating does too. So when you host an event and it's sanctioned by US Figure Skating, you're covered. But because this is not sanctioned, because it's not ice skating, we can't live stream it. So this other club in California is going to get in trouble.
Well, good thing that U.S. Figure Skating and USA Hockey have been sleeping up until like Monday.
Oh my God.
USA Hockey's still sleeping.
I'm supposed to have a
Just
Zoom
need to worry
meeting.
about the music licensing and nothing else.
I have a Zoom meeting. Well, I'm trying to do it. They did it the worst time possible this afternoon with all the skating directors in the Pacific Coast, but they did it at 4:00. So I'm going to jump on my phone in between classes and see what they have to say. Like 40 directors in our area are getting on it.
In light of the new Summit County health order, we are canceling the June tournament camp, high performance figure skating camp.
But we're not canceling the high performance camp. We are postponing it to July 13th to the whatever, or rescheduling it. I guess you should say rescheduling.
Well, I guess this should go out to two different groups, so I shouldn't even. Right?
Not if you're sending it to all users. It can go, or all.
I was just going to send you the verbiage to send the figure skaters, whereas I was going to send the termite camp one to termite camp.
Well, the problem with the figure skating camp one is a bunch of those people that register are not our club. And wouldn't they be in our system because they've come before in the past?
Yeah. I mean, I could give you emails from last year.
Okay. If you send me those, if you send me those emails, then I can send it over, not tomorrow, but sometime I'll send.
Okay. High performance is going to be postponed, and then just give them the date. And then what was the end part you said about the health order?
June
Me or
30th.
Amanda.
I just had it. So the figure skating camp is rescheduled for July 13th. The current health order is scheduled to end July 1st. To expire July 1st. So we are optimistic that that we'll have more kind of flexibility later in the summer. What are the other programs? I mean, we should cancel what are the other things we need to cancel? Learn to Skate? Because maybe this is just one email out to everyone.
Learn to Skate wasn't starting until
the last week in June, I thought it was.
Yeah. So we may be able to just push
22nd.
it. Depending on what happens, we may be able to push it into July or just shave off a week. Also, we had the low freestyle class and the synchro skills class that were scheduled to start in June that won't be able to start in June, but we may be able to start in July.
Yeah, so I think it may even
Should we?
make sense to have like just a whole comprehensive, like,
Program.
this is everything that we had programmed.
What
What's
about
being
leagues?
What's being canceled? Those are out the window.
What's being
Yeah, I
canceled?
know,
What's
but
being rescheduled?
And what's being postponed? Like
Yeah.
skating camp postponed. Hopefully,
Learn to Skate.
we'll only have 3 sessions then.
Well,
No,
Maybe we only have one session of Learn to Skate this summer then.
well, we don't.
no,
even,
I mean we'll only have. No, we'll have 4.
But we don't even know what the new order is going to look like. We may still not be allowed to do classes.
What was the
Yeah, but-
original start date for Learn to Skate?
22nd.
What about Termite?
June
9.
8th. Pretty sure the 8th.
Yep.
June 8th.
What about, what's our other camp called? The figure skating one?
The high performance figure skating camp.
When was that?
June 15th through the 22nd,
19th.
19th?
19 to 20, 15 to
15th
19.
and the 19th.
What'd you say? Low synchro skills?
Low synchro, no, low
Low
freestyle and synchro.
class and synchro skills. Plus all of our off-ice classes, but those weren't scheduled. So do we need to even mention those? Those were all dropped.
Adult hockey leagues. What else?
Off-ice programs. Did you get that?
Yeah.
When
When was low freestyle?
low freestyle was on Monday afternoons and the synchro skills class was on Wednesday afternoons.
No, when did they start?
Oh,
Let me look.
June 22nd, I think, and 24th. Is that a Monday and a Wednesday?
19th. Synchro was the 19th. No.
No.
Synchro was July 1.
Oh,
Low freestyle was 29th.
June 29th?
Mhm.
Yep.
So those might still be able to happen, possibly. Or we just
Well,
shave.
we wouldn't cancel them until we know that they can't happen, right?
Yeah. I'll work on, I'm envisioning kind of like a chart we can just stick in the middle. You know, we can have this blurb, a chart, and stay tuned kind of.
Is this, or do you don't want it in conjunction with the other blurb, right? Put the one out for today.
Oh,
Probably.
Can we
Yeah.
put one out? Let's put one out today that talks about the camps in June, and then we can do a separate
Oh,
one.
no.
Is
No,
that
the
what you're
one.
talking
No, the one today is just the Summit County Health Order with the Spanish translation. And our
yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's, when were hockey and skating academy classes?
22nd.
22nd. Yeah.
22nd through the 27th of July.
Were those for camp or for class?
Class.
Okay.
We were just doing one session this summer. We weren't going to tell you till it was over.
But separating it from camps so that kids came to both.
Yeah.
Well, I have the same start date.
Huh?
I have Learn to Skate Camp the week of June 22nd and Skating Academy starting.
Basic skating camp. Is that what you're wondering?
Yeah, so the program start date for Learn to Skate Basic Skating Camp. I guess I was calling it the wrong thing.
Are you asking
Yeah.
for Skating Academy or are you asking for camp?
Yeah.
Both.
Okay, so Skating Academy is the 22nd of June through July 27th.
And that's
Basic
hockey.
skating. Yes, and that's also Hockey Academy. Basic skating camp and Aspire camp are August 10th through the 14th.
Okay.
Sorry.
So there was no June basic skating camp.
No, we only did one last year.
Okay. Okay, so I'll work on this a little bit.
What happened?
She just felt like very solid. Wrapped her leg under.
The other thing, what links do you want me to add to the blurb for today?
Don't worry about it. We can add them to this other one. I was just thinking if we were trying to get out information of, yeah, check out our YouTube or any of that
Gotcha.
stuff. But we can put that in this one.
I sit up, Mom?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Keep bending it, Declan.
You hurt her, Charles?
blood?
Yeah. No blood.
Okay. So I'll work on this little section. And then I'll email the health department. Is that what we decided?
Yep, to ask for some interpretation.
I think that'll help us decide what these sessions look like, because we need to figure that out next week, right? So,
Yeah.
like the Mark just announced
For
they're
the
opening,
growth of-
but we can't announce when we're opening till we know when IHC is moving out and we get cleaned and
Right.
Right.
Can we just pick the 18th?
Sure,
No, I'm just thinking because Amanda said they're meeting Tuesday.
I saw
Chances
that.
are they'll probably scram by then. But I guess if they don't move out by then we would look like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, we've said we're not going to rush them. So let's
Okay.
if they say, hey, you'll have your building back the 15th, then we can pick a date, right?
Gotcha.
can't wait to hear our exact, I sat in on that Zoom call this morning for the city, and that's basically what Ken said, was that our opening date is determined by when IHC leaves our building.
Correct.
So can't we just say that?
Well, it's not the day they leave, it's the day that it's cleaned and ready.
No, but our opening date is determined by.
Well, the thing that we had approved by Amanda emailed Linda, and what she said, ICE Arena staff are working hard to develop a schedule and reservation process. Information will be distributed via email and shared on social media platforms. So not a particular date, but I guess if Ken said that, can we just add it?
Well, it's because it was announced on the radio this morning, so it's not secret, right?
Yeah, I want to be a little bit sensitive. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah, I guess-
gotten.
I guess if you mention them, it will be like pushing, like more
Somebody-
pushing to them.
Somebody
Right.
could get on them, and we don't want that to happen.
She okay?
I can't tell.
She fall pretty bad.
She fell and whacked it.
Her
Like
knee?
on the edge, no, on the.
All right, so you're gonna come up with that for like a blurb for all the different programs and being rescheduled and everything? I'm canceling termite. Do refunds for that, and that's all
Yeah.
that we got done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I got a
I
lot
don't
of,
think so. We'll wait to hopefully hear back from the health department before we talk about ice miner tryouts and camps and stuff.
So I was going to
Right.
call them, so I shouldn't call them? Ice miners?
You could tell them we're trying to get some clarification.
Yeah, originally I was thinking we should just kind of see what they're thinking, but maybe we should tell them, you know, if the health department says, no, you should really keep it to households, that would change their ability a lot, right?
Yeah.
We
let's
heard
see
you
how
should
fast we
rent
hear, but
ice in
let's-
Provo.
Say it again.
Said we hear you should rent ice in Provo.
Yeah, right.
well, I mean, whatever the health
Any
department says
quarantine
will help direct us in what we decide to do with private rentals as well.
Right, yeah. Okay, let me try to get these things out.
So hold
and I'll
off on
send
ice
it
miners.
to- Yeah. Will you send the out for me though, Matt?
Send you the what?
Once I have it, will you send them out?
The emails? Yeah.
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 I'm just not as confident pulling the emails from Max.
Then if you want me to send that today, then I am going to wait to include that in our blurb about Summit County Health Order.
Cocktail time?
Yes.
Please,
Yes, please. What are you making?
delivery.
Some whiskey ginger?
Ooh.
Yeah, refreshing. Okay.
Okay.
You don't think sorry, last question. You're not going to turn around with that information today, correct?
No, I am.
So I'm going to wait because I don't want to send 2 emails.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Sorry.
don't copy Linda.
Okay. I won't.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for meeting, by the way.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.